Hi everyone, it's Donna again. And this is my third time trying to film this video because my camera keeps deleting it. So that's fun. So I'm going to try to get right into this and get going with the descriptions and where I got them. I'm just going to go ahead and start with this one. This is the Book of the Month book from December that I picked. It's The City of Brass by S.A. Chakraborty. I always butcher that name. Sorry if I did that to you. But my husband gets this for me every month as a little gift for me. But, yeah, what was I going to say? Oh, yeah. So we'll just review it. This is about Nahiri, I think. And she does not believe in magic until one day she summons a warrior. So that helps her with cons. And that's all I know about this. But it's pretty hefty. So I'm going to probably wait for a little while to read this after the readathon. I'm going to give myself a little bit of a break and then read more after that. But yeah, thank you, honey. The next ones are from the Dollar Tree, believe it or not. I have 5 of them from the Dollar Tree. 3 my sister bought for me. Thank you, Tiffany. So let's get right into this. The Well's End by Seth Fishman. This, I'm just going to read a sentence, and this should help you a little bit with trying to get you into it. It says, Panic grips 16-year-old Mia Kish's boarding school when a mysterious quarantine is suddenly enforced by a small army of soldiers who shoot first and ask questions later. So, I don't know what it has to do with the well, but I guess I'll figure it out. The next one is The Unidentified by Ray Moriz. I mostly picked this up for a cover by because it's a person's face with a barcode on top. So all I know is it's about this girl named Katie who's witnesses this really shocking prank, and she has to figure out what to do after that. Yeah. And I will put down below, like I said, where I got these and where you can get other books as well. Most of these I probably won't read for a little bit because I'm doing an LGBTQ month for February. And this month I'm probably just going to do little light books. But if you have any questions or if you have any recommendations that you want me to read or graphic novels, since I'm starting to get into those, please let me know. Also, while you're down there commenting, if you would like this video, that would be great. And if you would like to, you can hit the red subscribe button. That way you get to see videos when I post them. And if you would like to hit the little bell, you will have the alarms that will tell you when my videos come out. All right. And I probably should have done that at the end because that feels like an exit. Yeah, but it's not. Okay, the next one I have is The Reckoning by Carrie Wilkinson. Now this is a story about how my life got flipped, turned upside down. No, let's stop being weird, DJ. So I'm just going to read you this little paragraph. In the village of Martindale, hundreds of miles north of the New England capital of Windsor, 16-year-old Silver Blackthorn takes the reckoning. This coming-of-age test not only decides her place in society, elite member in Tor or Trog, but also determines that Silver is to become an offering for King Victor. That got me. That first paragraph, I was like, that's fine. I'll buy it. I'll buy it. So let's go on to the next one. The next one that I have is Breaking Point by Kristen Simmons. Now this is a dystopian read. I think it's like after the government crashes, and what they do in it. I'm not really sure. I know it's a dystopian, and the back actually sold me on this. So I'm excited to read this one as well. And this one I have seen, oh god, it's heavy. I have seen around, a lot of people talk about it on BookTube, so I figured that if I saw it at the Dollar Tree, so I'm like, I will definitely pay $1 for this. And that is Night Film by, oh my god, I cannot read that, by Marissa Pressel. I butchered that too. And I do realize they have stickers on them, but I'm going to get the hairdryer, dry it so that I can just peel it off in one. But I know this is a thriller, and that is just about everything that I know about it. So I'm excited to get into it. It is very, very heavy book, and my arm is starting to hurt. So once I get through with this, I will let you know how it is. It looks amazing. So now we're on to the ones that I got at Second and Charles, and that I went Friday with my best friend. It was her birthday, so we did like a big birthday thing. We went to Second and Charles. We went to Vietnam Garden. Then we went to get a few drinks, and it was great. I loved it. It was so much fun. Then we went and hung out at her house till 2:00 in the morning, and she's normally in bed at 9, so that was fun. But the next one I got was Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. I have read everything up into this book. Some of them I have audioed, and I really enjoyed some of the audio. I don't like how Jim Dale voices Hermione, but other than that, it's fine. Yeah, so my goal for next year is to finish this series, and I will include the miniature books of everything in that as well. And I do want to get a complete softcover, regular book series of this because I don't have all of them. But here's the next two that I got. They are graphic novels, and I will go into them really quick. This is Saga Volume 1, and I adored this graphic novel. I loved it so much. I've been trying to get a little bit more diverse with what I read, so I thought graphic novels would probably be a really good entry point besides, like LGBTQIA representation books, which that'll come in February. But this book is about this couple who are not supposed to be together because their planets are at war with each other. And they get together anyways and have this little baby, Hazel. And this is the start of a series where they're trying to protect their daughter. And it gets so good. Like, there's so much that happens in this little teeny book. There's so much that happens. And the next one that sorry guys, shook you up a little bit, huh? You okay? Good. This one is by Charlene Harris and Christopher Golden. It's Cemetery Girl, Book 1, and the Pretender series. So this is about... I totally forgot to show you that. I'll show you that in a minute. It's about this girl who wakes up in a graveyard and doesn't know who she is, doesn't know where she is, doesn't know what happened. All she knows is that she needs to find somewhere to stay so she's not out in the cold. So she stays in a mausoleum. Well, the groundskeeper knows she's there, and he helps take care of her without her knowing. And one day she witnesses a murder of a teenage girl in the cemetery. Now, she did find out that she can see the spirits of the people leaving the person to go to heaven. And the girl that got murdered did not leave to go. She went into her own body. So this is her trying to deal with that, as well as trying to get people to figure out that the girl was murdered. She doesn't know if she wants to call the police because obviously she doesn't know who she is, so she can't explain what happened to them. So the ending of this is really good. I'm not going to give it away because it was so good. But yeah, if you haven't picked this up, I'd highly recommend it. It's also a hardcover. So I do have 2 more books to do, and I'm going to try to go through them really fast. One of them I'm going to do, I have the Mortal Instruments series, and I do not have the other ones that go to this, and that is The Lord of Shadows by Cassandra Clare, the Dark Artifices series. Yeah, this is book 2. I have not read book 1, but I picked this up for $2. So I could not pass that up. And like I said, the stickers, guys, I will get them off in a while. But yeah, I cannot tell you what this is about because I don't know what the other one's about. And the last one is one that my best friend was like, you need to read this. And I know that her video is supposed to be up. I think it's going to go up before this video. But she can tell you how much she loved this book in the video. But this is Outlander by Diana Gabaldon. This is about Claire. Sorry, I had to catch my breath for a minute. This is about Claire. She lives in 1945. And somehow she gets transported back in time to Scotland in 1743. And she does not know what's going on until she meets this guy, James Fraser. So somehow they do some stuff, and some stuff, and some stuff. Yeah. So I'll tell you more when I read all of these. But that was my book haul, guys. I hope you enjoyed. And if you have any books that you can recommend to me, please let me know. Or graphic novels. I know I really want to read I Hate Fairyland. But I'm going to go through these 2 series before I start another graphic novel series. But that was so much fun, guys. I hope you have a great day, and adios.